I am very sick, but maybe third time's the charm. New Metallica, If Darkness Had a Sun. Let's go. Spooky. Now, maybe this cold will give me a sexier, lower voice. Yeah, this is kind of a fun little intro there. Doing something memorable, at least. Simple but effective. Big dramatic guitar. They're vibing. Vibe check. This is kind of fun. Like, even though it's on the slower side, it's got this kind of like Master of Puppets vibe to it. But I'm just waiting when the vocals kick in, we might have problems. That's a lot of chug. I am already starting to wonder if this track needs to be 7 minutes. Okay. Bringing kind of an old school approach to the vocals. If they repeat it too many times, though, it's going to be an issue. You know, it's kind of funny because going into this, this was the track that universally people in my Discord did not like. But I'm kind of enjoying it so far. I've said, too, that, you know, I know they're never going to make another, like, Master of Puppets or Ride the Lightning ever again, but I would settle for, like, I Disappear or something like that. And I'm getting a little bit of that energy here. Yeah, I kind of like it. If this is the chorus, this is a little... It could be better. I like this riff, though. Yeah, I am getting the feeling that this track could probably be, like, 3.5, 4 minutes. Not 7 minutes. This is a lot of repetition. Yeah, with a track like this... You really should knock it out of the park with the chorus, and I don't think they have. Solo time? Yep. Pretty typical solo. I got nothing really to say about this. This chorus just needs a better, hookier melody. Just a little bit more care into construction. Yeah, this is way too long for what it is. Alright, that was If Darkness Had a Sun, and in your face to the people who think that I just professionally hate on things, because these videos always do better if I do just, like, hate the song. Like, that's just the reality of how the internet works, but I didn't hate this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just for the views. Like, I'll be honest. Out of the 3 so far, this is probably my favorite, which is kind of surprising. I don't think it's, like, amazing, but we can just dive right into my 3 scales, starting with enjoyability. I could give it a solid 8. Like, I kind of vibe to it. I think it's way too long, again, for what it is. This does not need... This is a good example of, like, a song that does not need to be 7 minutes. Like, I love me some really long songs. In fact, I just put up a video. Maybe I'll do a card on, like, my 10 favorite albums that are over an hour that have longer songs in them. But they gotta have the content to fill that runtime, and this just doesn't. It's kind of the same thing over and over again. But solid atmosphere. I think they could, again, tweak the chorus to make it a bit more memorable and kind of stand out. But it is kind of in my head lingering right now. We'll see if it continues to linger throughout the day. That's usually a good test. I've already forgotten most of the other 2 songs just off the top of my head, despite listening to them a couple times now. But yeah, I enjoyed this overall a lot more than the other 2. In terms of musicianship, still pretty basic. I mean, especially for a slower track, there's nothing particularly impressive going on here. So I give it like a 7.5 to an 8, like more leaning towards 7 because it's pretty basic, a lot of chug, but that's what it's going for. Like, it's got almost like an industrial vibe to it. Not exactly as a big actual industrial fan, but it was just popping into my head a lot. Like, this feels more like listening to an industrial song. But solo was solid. Again, nothing really stand out, super like blowing me away, but it was competently done. And again, I just like the overall songwriting. Just trim it down, make it more concise. And in terms of innovation, it's still just like a 7. Like, this isn't anything new for them or for metal or rock really in general right now. So still not like a super high score. If we're averaging it out, it's like a 7.3, 7.5. So like a C plus, leaning into maybe a B minus. But yeah, I didn't hate it. I really didn't. But yeah, again, forgive me for my terrible, like, puberty sounding voice because of this terrible cold I have. But you can check out this video for my ranking of all the Metallica albums. I will be updating that when the new one comes out. Or check out this playlist for more, like, thrash and groove metal related stuff. But that'll do it for now. Flight of Icarus signing off, and I will see you in the trenches.